Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Nalaine and I am here to show you a quick tutorial, I guess you could call it. But I wanted to share with you my planner that I'm going to be creating for Christmas this year. So what I'm doing is I am using my Graphic 45 Nutcracker Sweet paper. I have not used this and I've had this for 2 years now. This paper's first came out in 2012 and I really just love these papers. They are so gorgeous. And as you can see, here's the front and then this is the back. So there's 2 of each sheets, or designs, I should say. 2 sheets of each design in the paper pad. And I actually purchased this after this had come out. This came out in 2012, as I said, but I didn't purchase it until 2017 when I realized that they actually had this paper. I saw somebody had created a project with it and I totally fell in love with it because I do love the Nutcracker story. It's one of my favorite Christmas stories. And so I really just wanted to use this for something special, but I just didn't know what, and so it's just sat here for a couple of years. And so I have this Christmas extension pack that I purchased last year and was planning on using, but I did not. So I figured this year I would try to get ahead of the curve and start working on it this year, you know, or use it for this year. So anyway, so here's the second side. So isn't the colors are just so beautiful, and I don't know, I just love it. I love it. But Graphic 45, if you don't know anything about their paper, it's very thick. I'm not sure what the GSM is, but it's really thick quality paper, and they don't do a whole lot of the paper. You know, they don't create a lot in general. So once it's gone, and you can never find it again. So I was so glad I found it. So anyway, as far as my tutorial that I want to share with you, what I did was, because I've not been able to find any Christmas covers, I decided to go ahead and create my own using the Graphic 45 papers. So what I did was I cut the paper 7.5 by 9.5 for the front and the back. And then I decided I needed to decide which side of the paper was I going to use for the front cover and the back cover. So what I decided was that I was going to use this as the front. So then I punched it on the left side here. And then this is the reverse side. And then for the back cover, I decided that instead of having this on the outside like I actually wanted to, I decided to keep this as if it was going to be used as the front cover. Then so I ended up punching it on this side rather than this side to have it as the outside cover. Do you see what I'm saying? So this would have been the front, and then I was going to use this as the back, and then these would be the inside. But I decided to do it this way, that this would be the back inside cover, and then this would be the back cover itself, so that way I could change this up and put this in the front if I wanted to. So, you know, that's just something to think about. You also want to think about where you're cutting your paper when you're cutting it down to size. You want to make sure that you're not cutting off you know, like here. This is actually how it was printed, so I had no choice in the matter but to show her like this. Unless I cut it further over, but then I would have messed up on something else on this side, and I didn't want to do that. So anyway, I just cut it so that way I could be sure that I wasn't cutting off a head or, you know, the legs. I did cut off her foot just a little bit. No, actually I did not, because that's the bottom of the sheet. So that was G45 that did that. But if you have a pattern paper like this, then you don't have to worry about it. You know, like this, or, you know, these even. You don't have to worry about where you're cutting it. So anyway, so as I was saying, I purchased this last year, and I was thinking that I need to use it because I have so much stuff that I am not using. So anyway, this, I just love it because it has different things that, you know, that you need for the holidays, like such as holiday menu planning, you know, the dates that you're having a party, and recipes, you know, there's the actual party planning for decorations, activities, guests, menu, and places for notes. There's a cookie exchange. There's cards and Christmas gift list. There are places to add in your favorite memories from the holidays along with some pictures. You know, so there's several places for that. Writing down some holiday traditions and just notes in general. Anything that you need extra space for. And then there's actually some stickers. So these are some clear stickers here, and then traditional paper stickers. And I like the fact that there's these things that you can do. You know, so you could actually do like a advent calendar. So there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah, you could actually create an advent calendar using that. Maybe we'll do that. So anyway, I think that is such a great way to keep yourself organized. And so let's go ahead and put this together. So I'm going to use this, as I said, as my back, and this is going to be the front. Now the only discs I have are these huge discs, so we'll see how this works out. But at least it'll give me a lot of room to get my stuff organized, and I can actually add a whole bunch of other things in there, you know. So if I find recipes in a magazine or, you know, catalogs that you get from department stores that you may want to, let's see, purchase for your Christmas gifts, you could go ahead and hole punch that and actually add that into this planner. I think would be a great idea, don't you think? Oh my gosh, this is so... It's like falling all over the place. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we're getting there. Ta-da! Alright, so hopefully... Let's see if I can do... Oh, nope, can't do it. Looks like we're gonna have to put this in one at a time until it gets pretty stable. There. Actually, let me see about putting this one on too. Oops. Put this cover on. Maybe that'll help keep it more stable. Whoops. And then again, maybe not. Oh, yeah, let's see. Okay, so the next. All right, so let's see. Oh, yes, there we go. Whoops. Okay, see, this is what happens when you try to rush through things and not take the time to do this correctly. I probably shouldn't have tried to put this whole thing in at the same time, right? Right, because then now it's going to be like really messed up. Okay, I won't do that again. All right, so let's just do it like this. There, much better. All right, so now as you can see, this is the classic size that I did. I'm not sure if this expansion pack comes in a larger or the big size, but I do know that it comes in the classic size, and I did not see it in the mini. And I believe I purchased this at Joann's last year. So we're almost done here. And then we can see the final completed Christmas. I was trying, you know, I was actually going to try to do the covers to match this, but I decided that I just wasn't going to do that. So anyway, ta-da! Here it is. These huge binder rings and my Christmas holiday planner. I am so happy. I think it turned out wonderful. Lots of room. I might end up putting smaller rings if I can find something, hopefully purple or something. But it turned out great, I think. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are, and leave them in a comment down below. Thank you. You have a great day. Bye.